Dwight Howard in their exits.
So for the Lakers right now, Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Randall out there with Carlos Boozer, and it's Johnson in at small forward. And here's Kobe for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Armstrong subbed in for Orlando. And a bit of good news. Another 10-day contract by the team as they want to get an extended look at him.
And, you know, just the fact that they want to see more of him really is a good indication that he's doing the right thing. I think he's on the right track and trying to maintain his momentum.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And about Orlando and their stars, is a better clock to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all on your team?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now.
The Lakers in the lead. Lynn kicks to Boozer. Oladipo against Bryant. Shoots from the line. Connects. The jumper drops. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, in the first meeting he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive set. And that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
And Doris, appreciate the report. We'll get to see early on here how coaches focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
Well, and the way we'll see it is if they're getting good ball movement and setting good screens and running their half-court sets the way they can.
Well, that's the way you get high-quality shots. That's where they come from. Those things you just talked about, Steve, no question.
Randall, another shot. Boozer, no luck. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Here's Armstrong. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Johnson outside. Outside, Lynn. Rejected by Armstrong. They retain possession. All right. This first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense. So
coming up next Sunday night.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Some changes. Harris is checked in for Vucevic. Oladipo comes in for Ben Gordon. And Armstrong subbed in for Luke Ridnour. Mo Harkless and Tobias Harris the forwards. Oladipo is out there with Armstrong. And it's Gordon in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando. The fadeaway. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Armstrong.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Harkless. And it's blocked. Here's Randall. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 11th in blocks. 16th in opponent points per game. And in the steals category, much to be desired there. The bottom third of the league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
So he gets them both. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. It's one of the top 2 markets in the country, and it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Johnson, the pass to Lynn. Outside, Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. That's good. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game. Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You got to continue to attack.
For Orlando, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And you take a look at the statistics, this club is shooting 74% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Lakers. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Bryant's got 26 points.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And we finish one half of basketball.
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball, and it's the game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. We've come up dry from three-point range, and it's killing us. I thought that shot would be something we could lean on, but we need to rethink that. Let's limit our attempts from downtown for the time being. And I also like how we've kept our turnovers to a minimum. That kind of heads-up play has to carry over into the second half. And listen, the only thing that's going to get it done for us at this point is if we attack the basket. We can get back into this game in a heartbeat. It's only going to take a minute to get on a run and chop that lead down. But I don't want us to wait around. Let's do it fast.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a...
Let's go. You're up. My time.
Evan Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. Ben Gordon's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Randall comes in for Boozer. Young's checked in for Johnson. And it's Henry in for Bryant. Taking a look at the Lakers. Randall out there with Davis. Then it's Xavier. Yeah. And it's Young in at the small forward. Armstrong's checked in for Orlando. .30 seconds left to play here in the third. Lynn against Armstrong. The kick out to Young. Back to Lynn. And here is Henry to the left wing. Here's Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Randall's got 6 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Armstrong. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go.
On Tap Monday, February 9th, Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. It's been some excellent court vision from Lynn.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Armstrong, he's in at the point. Gordon out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Luke Ridnour, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean,
Pick it up out there.
I could use some help.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
In for Davis. Boozer comes in for Randall. Johnson, he's checked in for Xavier Henry. And Kobe is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Out left to the wing. Peyton outside. Here's Harris. And the shot falls short this time.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean,
and Orlando making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Ryan Kelly comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Clarkson in for Nick Young. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They swipe it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Tries to save it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Quinn dishes to Armstrong. 5 to shoot. Off target from the wing.
You look at the troubles that they're having, and really it comes down to execution in the half court. There's been too much one-on-one play and not enough passing and ball movement and shots coming out of the offense. Guys have been trying to do it on their own.
Johnson kicks to Clarkson. Johnson goes in. Hill passes to Kelly. Now Kobe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
And Kobe drops them both. You look at who Kobe did put in there, Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he would... that era. You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Clarkson kicks to Hill. Right side, Kobe. Inside. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Now, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
And that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Here's Clarkson, and the foul called on the great one. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
That's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Oladipo for 3, and the miss. And so it's the...
Carlos coming off the loss in the last...
What you mean, man? I just had the biggest scoring game of my brief NBA career. I think it's the perfect time to be smiling.
Hold up. You notice anything about the scoreboard at the end of the night?
Yeah, right next to my number was a really big number. How many points I had.
Only numbers you need to worry about are the ones next to the team name. And in that column, we came up short. No reason to smile or celebrate. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, my bad. I just got excited about how I played tonight, you know?
No worries. You're going to have a bunch of nights like tonight. I just hope you have them in winning efforts. Now, come on.
True.